Sometimes it happens, especially in hotels, that they have an automatic light that goes on when you walk into a room, or they have an automatic air conditioner that turns on as soon as you walk in the room, or they have an automatic door that when you stand next to the door, this happens very commonly. You stand next to the door, and it opens up immediately when it senses that you're there, and it opens up. Of course, this is a problem. Now, many people think that since you didn't go with your hands and open the door, you didn't go with your hands and actually do a melacha, maybe that's okay. They consider that just a grama, an indirect act of melacha on Shabbat. It's gorem. If you indirectly caused it, maybe that's more lenient. It is a big discussion in halacha, but end of the day, Chamavadi says 100% hadavar barur that you are not allowed to asuli kanes b'Shabbat l'cheder. You cannot walk into such a room when you know for sure that some isur of Shabbat is going to happen as you walk in. But what if somebody did it anyway? He walked in, and he, without realizing, it happened. When he walked in, he didn't know. This is not called mezid. This is not even called shogeg. You can't even call this by mistake. This is even worse than that. It's even better than that. He completely didn't even know it was going to happen. He didn't have kavanah for that. It's called eina miskaven. But nonetheless, it's something that happened because of him. So Chamavadi says that if you're in a hotel, you have no other. This is your room for Shabbat. This is what you ordered, and you really don't have anywhere else to go. He says you can be mekel. You're allowed to stay in that room even though you're enjoying the light, you're enjoying the air conditioning, or the door. Whatever it is, you're allowed to go in. Now, one of the examples we mentioned was if the door opened automatic when you stand there. Now here you have a bigger problem. Here, it's not just that the door opened. Here, if you walk away, the door's going to close electronically. So Chamavadi says you have a big problem. A big problem. Your best solution is you call a goy who's standing there, have him stand there. This way the sensor feels there's somebody else there, and you can walk away, and then he can do what he wants. Or he says, bring a chair, if you have something next to you, put a chair there right in front of the door, or something like that. But he does end off that, if you really have nothing to do, there's no goy and there's nobody else there, so then if it's Shabbat, then it means, you're going to daven now, or you're going to enjoy Shabbat, you're going to Seudah, and it's going to definitely take away from Onek Shabbat, from praying with Tzibur or things like that. He says one can be mekel, one who's mekel, to walk away from such a door, yesh lo amal lismoch, to be mekel. These are very big problems, and one should try his best not to get into these problems. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.